Be very careful what you take away from the Dallas Cowboys eviscerating the Indianapolis Colts 54-19. That is a gaudy number. It was even Scorigami, as that was never an ending score in the NFL before this game. The problem is that the final tote was due to a record-breaking fourth quarter. It is hard not to take away some good things from this game, but we are not going to overlook a wart or two. The best thing they did all night. All season long we've been ranting about the huge number of penalties the Cowboys have had against them, and that continued for the New York Giants game last week. The most encouraging thing to come out of the win over the Colts was what didn't happen. Dallas played its cleanest game of the season, only being penalized 3 times for 43 yards, half the 6 flags for 88 yards that Indianapolis drew. After 3 months of a building despair that the team was just incapable of controlling the problem, they did so, and with the officiating crew that was leading the NFL in the number of times they threw a flag. Now for the bad news. There is no assurance that all this will continue, or whether it was just another aberration in a game that was so atypical in many ways. It is absolutely great that they managed to avoid getting called for infractions in the game. It was the best game of the season in that respect. But consistency is the key here, and that is highly questionable until they manage to do this a few more times. One thing could carry through. It was at times evident on the screen that they were being particularly careful about only having one man in motion at the snap. That looks like an adjustment the staff made, and while overdue, it is very welcome. Players were also continually checking with the refs as to not line up offsides on both sides of the ball. The fact the offensive line had no false starts or holding calls on any member, despite shuffling things at times by putting Jason Peters in the lineup while the game was not yet under control, is also significant. While playing at home may have been an influence, that was still great poise and focus. If this is a sign of things to come, it will be a big help. Because when this team is not enduring self-inflicted wounds, it can be downright scary. The killer instinct. After playing a closer game than we were expecting through most of the first 3 quarters, Dallas quickly got to a 15-point lead just a minute and a half into the fourth. With the way the Colts offense was going, this was a lead that could have led the team to let up on the gas at that point, and mostly led Dan Quinn and his defense protected. If you are interested in investing in media in a way that generates authority for your business, and with a lot of results, advertise on our channel. Our contact is in the description. Also watch this video.